stock market is rigged, but the rigged AI options trading system continues to kick major butt. Look at this. We have Komodo turned on. That means you're looking at the 0 DTE alerts that have a win rate of 40% or more historically, and edge, probability that these numbers actually mean something. And look what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them return over 100% without a 20% drawdown. If you're risking 2 for 10, you only need to win 16.67% of the time to get break even. You're winning these 55%, 5 out of 9. Absolutely amazing. And more importantly, most importantly, these duds, the alerts that were not great, one, we're showing you that right here with BL. You are 6 strikes down. We're actually going to make this bold and highlighted going forward just because it's very rare to see that happen on low volume. But you have to check the charts, right? Let's look at the chart. You're looking at QQQ. Those 2 alerts at the bottom, here and here, bang, bang. Like, you have to realize at this point in the session, so like this is all we're looking at, right? We don't have the rest of the day. This is late. We already crossed below the 3-strike threshold, and you are right down here. What is that, -6? It's gonna stop at some point. It's gonna bounce a little bit, and it did before finishing right in this area. And what is, yeah, right below 3 strikes. Absolutely crazy. But it's like, that is using the system perfectly, right? Because here, you're entering the trades, you don't get stomped out, probably didn't take a huge position because volume was so low, but you won every single one. Here, you are late. And if you use KTR, you still stopped out at 20%. And that's okay. It's okay to lose 20% every time. Come back and look. Why didn't you trade these on SPY? 1, 2, 3, 4. And look at this. Right when we get to the 3 strikes, kind of chops for a little bit, and then closes right above 3. So SPY closes right above -3. QQQ closes right above -3. That is what Wall Street does. Low volume, tradability, on nightmare mode. You get a little bit of mean reversion, but ultimately the thing to look at, come back, check out. It's like, hey, you're below the blue here. You get more alerts, high win rate with edge. Drawdown was only 3.31%. I mean, you had to hold it a long time. Ed, this just does not feel great. But we do the best job ever of just like alerting you, like, hey, this is a good high probability setup. Have the same thing up here. And just know that when you get to the red part of the chart, it's just more risk, right? And these probably did pretty good. Yeah, KTR, you're able to get 111%, almost 100%. Low is 130. You would have stomped out here. That's okay. That's okay. We got to come back and look and say, hey, why didn't we take these or take these? Now, of course, there were more alerts that returned 100% during the session. This bull swing does really well, no drawdown at all. You end the day positive. That can happen, and that will happen every single time. All you have to do to see every single alert, we click this all. We're still looking at SPY and QQQ, and actually IWM as well. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8 of them. 8 of them did not have edge. So it's up to you. This is, you can trade this system however you like. Everyone's style is different. Personally, I like to stick with this Komodo, and it's just like, hey, why didn't I take bigger size here? why did I not have like this super bearish bias and then maybe trade one of these later? And what did this do? Phew. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. That was a session. IV was super crazy, like ridiculous. But the cool thing about that, you know, is when we look at, let me just see if I can pin this one. Even in high IV, the drawdown is very similar, right? So minus 3.03, we know that we're late. We're going to use KTR, bid on the lower end. We're in nightmare mode after all, that you can see right here. With the max drawdown of 23.22%, the start price of 202 goes to like 155, which is well within the 20% drawdown right here of 162. So if you used KTR, right, you're looking at another winning trade, 111%. Like I said, once this gets below like -5, I'm gonna turn this thing dark red. Stay away unless there's some kind of outside force pulling us down, nuclear bombs being sent or something like that. That was like the session. Get in there early, trade, Komodo alerts, and just know when this is red, you're at a significant disadvantage. And if you can't tell from down here, right, well, you should be able to tell from the chart. We make it easy. Even though these win a lot, and actually came out with something positive, right? You could have if you held through all of that pain. But don't do that. Just look at how low you are and think, hey, I'll try again later. You could have copy traded this alert. I mean, look at that. That is like perfect timing, right? You know, and you're getting 109.52% from here to down here. You're late here. That was the session. We'll see. NVIDIA is kind of tanking right now. Anything could happen tomorrow. But as you know, Komodo crushes it. The only thing you need to do is know you're late here or you're late here. Simple, right?